Yo, what's poppin', MVP gang? It's your boy, Pravi MVP, back with another certified banger. Now listen, we all love 2K, but let's keep it real. If 2K26 don't fix these five things, this game will be trash once again. And I'm talking gameplay flaws, broken mechanics, and stuff we've been begging for year after year. Instead, they give us things we never asked for, like rhythm shooting. So today, we're breaking down the top five features NBA 2K26 must improve to actually take W's this time. No rage, no bias, just facts. Smack fire out that like button and sub if you real. And let's get into it. Now, first things first, we got to address the elephant in the room. RNG gotta go. Pack it up, get it out of here. It's trash, straight up. RNG has absolutely no place in a competitive basketball game. It blurs the line between skill, luck, and that kills the integrity of every single match. Only skill should determine outcomes, nothing else. Basketball at its core is about shot selection and execution. The player who generates the most open or wide open looks combined with the best timing should win. Just that's it's really that simple. If you get an open shot, time it well, it should green or miss based on skill alone and not from some invisible dice roll in the background, meaning it should only be green or miss. 2K24 had it right as far as listen, I don't see no whites going in, but right now we got users who are taking smart shots, perfectly timed, wide open, still missing because there's no green window available or some RNG nonsense says nah. Meanwhile, other players are just chucking up contested low IQ shots and making them. Even worse than the dudes out here making whites. That's what the most worst, that's the number one most toxic thing going on in 2K25. It's nothing more disgusting than a white going in. That's someone being rewarded for something they didn't earn. It's nothing that I hate more in life than somebody getting rewarded for something they didn't earn. But the sad thing is you see that all around us. And how does that make any sense? It doesn't. And it's ruined the competitive balance of the game. If 2K26 wants to be taken seriously as a skill-based game, this RNG stuff just gotta go. Smart basketball and clean execution should always win. Next up, we need to bring back real speed boosting, movement freedom. I'm talking fluid, explosive dribbling, not this clunky, delayed mess that we got right now. Too many animations are forced to play out before you can chain into the next move. It's like your player is stuck in some type of cement and you hit the stick and there's like a weird delay before you can actually move again. That kills momentum, destroys creativity, and makes every guard feel the same. Like I feel like we all forced to play the same to succeed. That should never be that way because basketball is art and everybody express their art differently. You cannot put everybody into a box and make them just do the same thing. Back in the day, dribbling had flow, rhythm, and freedom. You could create space how you wanted to. You could combo up naturally without having to worry about whether the animation cue was going to let you cook. It wasn't perfect, but it was fun and dynamic. And that is what's missing in 2K right now. And everybody knows that. Even the dudes who don't want to speak against 2K know it's not fun. Like, dribbling should feel like a art form, not like you fighting the controls just to get a simple burst. If 2K26 wants to bring the fun back to guards and slashers, they gotta stop babying the defense and let hoopers hoop again. We need that real speed boost, that first step explosion, instant transitions between combos, not this watered down animation lock system. Another major change 2K26 needs: make passing attributes cheaper across all builds without reducing the total points that people can just use. Please. This has to happen ASAP because too many players skip passing this year just to boost their scoring attributes, and it's led to some of the worst gameplay I've ever seen in any 2K. I don't care what anybody say. There's never been a more sloppy, high school looking type basketball I've ever seen in my life. A bunch of turnovers, a bunch of fast breaks because people struggle to score in the half court because most dudes can't pass against the defense that's there. Like, because most dudes didn't really realize, okay, defense is it's easier to score off defense. Yeah, it ain't as easy no more because dudes don't. Nobody can pass the ball for real. So even when a dude get an advantage and he draw two, and then he try to pass it to you, it give you a stupid ass animation that you can't even catch and shoot because he got a 56 pass, or he got a 41 pass, or he got some bullshit pass that he cannot pass to you against a team that know what they doing. He can't. Like, it's a bad idea. Now, if you're playing twos or ones, it make more sense because there's more space. There's less people, but in fives, they just setting you up to fail. People don't realize how much of a difference even just a little pass accuracy makes in how good of a teammate you are. Low pass accuracy ruins spacing, flow, fast breaks, basic ball movement. You throw slow lobs, floaty passes, or skip basic reads because you simply can't get the ball there. And unless you're locked in with a squad with defined roles, nobody wants to play with someone who has trash passing. Let's keep it real. Unless you're an elite defender that completely flips the game on that end, or a hyper efficient scorer that turns every touch into a bucket, there's no reason to be skipping out on pass accuracy. And 85% of the community can't pull that off. I'm just being honest. You cannot pull off low pass accuracy. That's 85% of the community cannot do that. Only about 15% of players actually know how to play around with low passing. The rest just throw turnovers, kill the tempo, and frustrate the team. So, 2K, help the entire community, make 75 to 80 pass accuracy more accessible, reward smart team play. Passing is a core fundamental of basketball, and right now, 2K's builder makes people ignore it. Fix that in 2K26, and we go all see the gameplay just instantly get better. Let's talk about one of the biggest problems in 2K right now. Shot contests. The system is wildly inconsistent. It needs a full rework for 2K26. Right now, you can have the defender in perfect position, hands up, high defensive ratings, and somehow the game still calls it open shot. That makes zero sense. If a defender was already in place before the shot began with his hands up and good timing, that should at the very least register as lightly or even a heavily contested depending on the distance and badges that's involved. On the flip side, you got players closing out late, not even contesting properly, hands down, bad positioning, and the shot get marked as open or worse, gives a ghost contest, randomly reducing the green window even if the defender didn't even affect the shot at all as you're looking at it as on replay. Like, dudes like, say they falling on the ground, their hand is on the ground, how are they contesting you? They're not contesting you. You can't, nobody that drops somebody in real life all of a sudden get contested by the dude they just dropped. I don't care where he at. Your shot percentage just went through the roof. Most dudes hit that shot. Real hoopers hit that shot or make the pass off of it because they broke dude. It causes a breakdown. And to me, that makes zero sense. If the defender was already in place, that's one thing. But they can't be having these ghost contests in the game. That's not basketball. Closeouts should be judged based on the actual movement, timing, and badges involved specifically. The challenge badge on defense versus the shooter's dead eye and the attribute ratings. If a defender has high perimeter defense, high block, and a strong challenge badge, and they beat their shooter to the spot, they hands up, that should be a legit contest every single time. Not a yellow, open, or wide open. It should be a red result. The same problems are 10 times worse in the paint. Paint defense right now is all over the place. Sometimes a defender with 99 block gets bodied by a 6'2 guard doing a slow layup. Other times a contest from behind by a dude with no vertical, with no wingspan, somehow send the shot into the stands. There's no consistency, no logic behind what gets rewarded or punished. 2K26 needs to rework the entire shot contest system so it reflects positioning, timing, badge interactions, ratings, actual hand placement. Until that happens, defense will always feel random and offense will continue to get bailed out by bad mechanics. Lastly, but definitely not the least, mismatches need to be more obvious and respected in 2K26 because right now they barely exist and it completely breaks the flow of the game. Examples, bro. If I got a player with 90 to 99 strength and I'm talking a bruiser and he's matched up against a small guard with low strength, low interior, that should be barbecue chicken every single time. I'm talking, this is think Shaq versus Gary Payton. I don't care how elite Gary Payton is on the perimeter. Once Shaq catches it in the paint, it's a wrap. 10 out of 10 time dunk situation, no slow drawn out animations, no miraculous stops. In real basketball, Peyton not even gonna really contest that. He either getting dunked on or he backing out to just live another day. 2K needs to reflect that. At the same time, the reverse needs to be true too. If a slow-footed big with bad lateral quickness and low perimeter defense gets switched on to a high-speed, high ball handle guard, he should be getting cooked. Not just beaten. I'm talking about his ankles should be broken, lateral blow-bys, separations off hesitations, and step backs. That is what real mismatches look like. Right now, you got guards with 20, 30 perimeter interior defense locking up post scores, and bigs with no perimeter badges at all sticking with shifty guards like they Kawhi Leonard. That is not sim, that's not arcade, and it definitely ain't basketball. 2K26 needs to reinforce the laws of physical mismatches again. If you build for power, you should be able to dominate smaller players in the paint. If you build for speed and handles, you should be torching slow defenders on the perimeter. Until then, we'll keep seeing mismatches that make no sense and builds that ignore the laws of physics. Make mismatches matter again. And there it is, MVP gang. My top 5 fixes that NBA 2K26 needs to fix. If they want to say the game, from fixing RNG, shot contests, to bringing back real mismatches and fluid dribbling, we're talking core fundamentals that could actually make 2K fun again. If you felt this video in your soul, drop a like, sub if you real, and comment if you want to see comment what you want to see fixed in 2K26, and I'll be down there in the comments replying. It's your boy, Pravi MVP, signing out. Until the next banger, stay real, stay hoping, and remember, it's skills over glitches every single time. Blessings to the Most High. Peace.